Hello there, Jen Patero on Saturday, April 24th. So today, can't believe it, but there's only 8 weeks left. 2 solid months before I step on stage for my fitness competition. Can't believe how quickly time is flying by, but I'm loving every minute of it and still super excited about the rest of my journey. So for today, was thinking that I might chat a little bit about mindset. And the reason for this is, as I've mentioned, I've really loved connecting with so many of you. I can't thank you enough for reaching out to show your support and then ask questions about what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and sort of chatting back and forth about the things that we are doing and continuing to motivate each other. It's been incredible. So thank you for that. And most of those questions, as I mentioned, are around diet and exercise, which we covered off last week and the week before. But then after those questions, the next question that follows is usually, how on earth do you do this and make it sustainable? How do you cut carbs out of your life? How do you exercise every single day? And I really don't think that it's anything wonderful or miraculous or unique about me. I truly feel like anybody could do it. Anybody, if they want to. So I feel like it all starts with a want, a true want. And for me right now, that's health and fitness. I wanted to do it. I hit that point of pain that really pushed me to begin the journey. And then as I've progressed along the journey, I have such strong whys, so reasons that I want to pursue health and fitness. And those whys are things like my family. I want to make sure that I'm healthy and strong to be there for my family as long as possible. For work, I feel that I am a better employee. I feel that I'm more energetic and engaged at work. I also, with this pandemic and me aging, I'm almost 42 here, and we've got a pandemic. I just want to make sure that my body is as healthy as it can be for the remainder of my life. So those are the whys. So pretty strong reasons for me to want to change my health and fitness and body composition. So with that, then I feel the way my brain works. So I just decide, if that's what I want, I tell myself I can do this. There's no question in my mind that I can't do it. But how am I going to do that? So then I decide how. And that was the ketogenic diet that got me started. And then it was adding in exercise with Orange Theory, and later with Beachbody. So again, incrementally making different decisions that drive me towards what it is that I want to achieve. I know I can do it. How am I going to do it? And setting smaller goals to help me achieve that big want. And then once I've made the decision to do it, then I commit. Like once I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. And I'm not going to half-ass it. I'm going to give it everything I've got, because the want and the why is so strong. Why wouldn't I put 110% into achieving that? And that has been my mindset from the get-go. And the get-go, I wasn't planning on doing a fitness competition. That was never part of the plan. That just sort of came about along the journey as I maintained the want and the why. It sort of grew into this. So that's really, it sounds so simple, And like I say, it's not just me. I think anybody could do this. If your want and why are strong enough, and then you just think about how it is you're going to achieve it, make the decision, like what it is you're going to do to achieve that goal, and then commit, 110% commit to it. And then it happens. And when I say commit, I mean, I remember when I first started cutting out carbs, like there was a time when I was packing a lunch or something for the kids and I had a rice cracker in my hand and I started to put it into my mouth and then I spit it back out. Like once I make the decision that that is what I'm going to do, there's nothing that's going to change that. That's a diet example. Another example, just this past week, I had something that totally could have derailed my fitness journey, and that was my treadmill completely pooched out. Went to jump on and just do a quick 5-minute warm up, hit start, track wouldn't go, no speed. Unplug it, plug it back in, hit start, still no speed. Husband takes it apart, pulls everything, tries everything, still no speed. The next day, I was supposed to run my 6 kilometers. Well, I don't have a treadmill, but I'm not going to let that stop me. It frustrated me. I could have said, oh, well, no exercise tomorrow. But I just modified and changed my plan for the week so that I did a different workout. I got online right away, found a phenomenal deal, ordered myself a new treadmill, and then was able to pick right back up. So stuff is going to get in your way, but you can't let that stop you from achieving that goal, your true want, and disappoint the why, right? If it's that important to you, you've committed to it, don't let anything derail you. And easier said than done, I get that. You've got to have the right mindset. Like, I am doing this. There's nothing that's going to get in my way. And then when things are hard, have a strong support system behind you, which is what I think we're all doing in this connecting and helping to encourage each other along our different journeys, because things do come in our way and we help each other through it. I know I sent lots of frustrating text messages to people. The stupid treadmill's not working. And yeah, they help support and get me through it. And I sort of change my path a little bit, but I'm still 100% committed and focused to achieving the end goal. And I feel like if we all have that mindset, we can achieve anything we want to. There's nothing you can't do. Okay, maybe I can't fly. But on a whole, realistically, there's nothing you can't do. So anyways, those are my thoughts and sort of the way my brain thinks about this, and push through. You can do anything you want to. Hence, me standing on stage in 8 weeks in a very small bikini. At some point, I'll maybe show you the teeny tiny bikini I'll be wearing and the very high heels that I'll be walking across the stage in. But I got this. I commit, I practice, every day I practice, and I'm gonna do this. Anyways, so my progress. We are now 8 weeks away. And this morning, of course, as I do every day, I stepped on the scale and the scale read 125.8 pounds. So last week, if you'll remember, I was 126.2. So down a pound. Body fat percentage, I still don't trust this. I don't even know why I'm still sharing it, but 13.6% body fat. It is down. Did not take measurements. I'll take measurements next week and share those. I just don't find there's much change week over week, but every 2 weeks, maybe we'll see a bit more movement. So that is That is where my body's at. My nutrition. So I've been constant. My fat intake has been constant for the last 5 weeks. It's finally going to shift. I'm going to drop 5 grams in my fat intake this week. So I'm down to 140 grams of fat. My protein is also going to decrease again. So I'm down to 105 grams of protein. And then carbs stay the same at 20 grams. So the overall caloric goal for each day is 1,720. My actual average daily caloric intake will be 1,756 calories. So 1,750-ish calories per day. Getting kind of low, and I can honestly say that I am noticing that. I'm starting to notice that. I'm pushing my brick until at least 1:30. I had at least one day this week though where I was sitting in a meeting at 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning after I had worked out, and stomach started growling and grumbling and telling me that I'm hungry. And I really legit have not experienced that yet. So it's starting, my body's starting to notice the caloric reduction for sure, but I was still able to push that brick to 130. And then my dinner, the problem with my dinner is then we get so busy, it's light out these days, my husband's out working even when he, gets home from work, and then maybe we're pushing our dinner back a bit, so eating at 6:30, which I can't let that happen. I don't feel hungry between lunch and dinner, but I just really want to start bringing those two closer together because I will be switching to 1 meal a day here probably pretty soon. And the other thing I'm noticing is that both first thing in the morning and right before dinner, I know that my fat burning has significantly increased because of the acetone sort of breath. So as those of you who are familiar with the ketogenic diet, one of the ketones you produce is acetone, and you can tell in your breath when you're in hardcore ketosis. And I can most certainly tell in the morning and before dinner, I got lots of ketones being produced, which is great news, but it's just something that I've noticed increase over the last week. Bedtime routine has shifted a little bit too. I'm back to going to sleep at 10:30. I'm not absolutely exhausted, but I'm ready for bed at 10:30, and then back to waking up before the alarm clock goes off in the morning. So a bit of a shift there, but energy's been good. Still been able to push myself hard in my workouts each day. Just starting to notice and feel the caloric deficit as I decline here. So we'll see what this next week brings with me dropping to 1,750 calories. So that is it for me today. Going to go outside and enjoy some of this beautiful weather, and hope all of you have a fantastic week. Look forward to chatting again next Saturday. Bye for now. Take care.